take us through the article you wrote about Harold Fannin Jr. It's a kid from Canton McKinley High School. And again, another just 20 years old. What do you think they liked about him and what they have in Fannin?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they needed a tight end. We talked about that a bunch, and they got probably a top five tight end. They don't get, they get him in the third round, so they don't have to reach. But what's interesting, the Browns analytics and one of their, I don't know if it's a tenant, but one thing they pay a lot of attention to is the age of the prospect, and they believe the younger, the better. It gives, the guy still has a chance to develop. When he goes to his second contract, he's still young. We've seen it with David Njoku, who was 20 when they drafted him as well. So they prefer that. It doesn't mean they won't draft older, but they prefer that. And Andrew Berry was talking a little bit about the thinking behind that and pointed to Fannin. He goes to Penn State and has a huge game, goes to College Station against A&M and has a huge game. And he's doing that at 20 against 22, 23-year-olds at big-time schools. And it just shows you that he's ready. And that matters when you compare him as a prospect to maybe a 23-year-old coming out in the draft who went to LSU. And, he's doing this at BG with not a lot of talent around him. He's the one guy you have to stop. So you do have to pay attention to those kind of things. It's not just numbers and what school you go to.